So I've been watching this show called Transformers: Robots in Disguise, and it's a really cool concept. I can't really break down the synopsis too well, but I will say that Bumblebee is the leader, and then he has like this group of. It's a small group of Autobots. So he has a group of Grimlock, Strongarm, which is a new character, really cool, and Sideswipe. So it's a different interpretation if you're used to the G1 Generation 1 Transformers. So basically, Bumblebee is the leader, and Optimus Prime, he's sort of like a Jedi spirit. I'm not sure if he's alive or if he's dead, but he comes back as an apparition to Bumblebee and helps them every now and then. And sometimes he turns into a solid form and helps out the group. Then you see him in a different plane, or I'm not sure what dimension he's in, but he's being taught by past primes, and he's learning how to become a better leader. I love the different animation and the style of the characters. It's just a different way of looking at Transformers. And at first, I thought it looked like too kiddie of a show for me. I mean, it didn't look like it would appeal to me. But then if you watch it after a while, the storylines are really good, really great. I really suggest it. And the reason why I bring this up is because after watching this show, and I'm very guilty of doing this. Every time I watch a show and I get excited about it, I get into a different phase of collecting and taking pictures and everything of that nature. So eventually, this will trickle down into my Instagram and my Twitter and my Facebook page where I put all my toy photography. But I will share this now. So like after watching that show, I was like, oh my god, Transformers, they're cool again, and I never thought they were uncool, but like I'm focusing in on different things. So today, a different aspect of my collecting. I haven't shared any of my Transformers, so I got this, and this has been in my collection for a while, for several years now. I'm not sure if this is Transformers Universe or the Transformers Generations Hot Rod, but I got this a while ago, and I thought it was a really cool interpretation of the Generation 1 toys. It really has a lot of these great elements, and I'm probably not going to transform him for you guys because I'm just going to showcase him. But I mean, it has a lot of the similar elements from the G1, and it has this cool articulation too. You could bend the arms at the elbows, and then you could also, you could articulate the arms. Oops. You could articulate the arms really well. The shoulders are pretty stiff, but that's okay. You could 360. You could turn this 360. The only thing that's hindering it is the spoiler in the back. I really like it though because it's compact, where I could just throw it in my pocket since it's winter, and then if I want to, if I see like a good setting where I can take a picture of it, I just take it out of my pocket and shoot. Which is cool because I think I generally lean towards smaller toys. So like, toy photography is like a daily thing for me. So if I have room in my pockets, I just throw a toy in my pocket, and I just snapshot a toy. It's easy that way. So really cool. I like the graphic on the front, on top of the hood. I love that the engine is popping out, sort of like those old Hemi engines. I think he's based on a Trans Am, which is what initially, like had my interest, piqued my interest. But it's a really cool figure. I got this several years ago. I think it's part of the Generations line. I did collect a lot of the Generations and the Universe line. And Hot Rod is one of my favorite characters just because I have so much love for the original Transformers movie. And not until like maybe about 10 years ago, I didn't realize that like the Transformers movie worked into the continuity. And I watched all the episodes after that, and I was like, whoa, that's it went back to Optimus Prime, which was crazy. So he actually went crazy like maybe 10 or 12 episodes after, because he couldn't control the Matrix. It was driving him nuts. So I thought that was a really cool element to him. And so he went back to just being Hot Rod, not Rodimus Prime. But I really loved the design, because I love the orange on top of the dark red backsplash. I love that it's a Trans Am. I love the spoiler. That's something I always loved about this, his character design. You got to have the huge spoiler. I love the huge pipes, the huge muffler pipes around him. I think that's cool. And this is a bit of a change, but they changed up the gun for this toy so it could have a projectile. And I have no problem with that. The only thing is I lost the projectile. I'm not really good with like keeping my figures 100% complete. Especially because I don't think I'm going to sell most of them anyway. But I don't think I'll ever sell this one, because this is near and dear to my heart. Because this is just such a cool figure, and I have like 3 interpretations of Hot Rod. None of the third-party interpretations yet. I haven't gotten to that market. It's really expensive market, but I think this is enough for me. I think this is for what I do for my toy photography. I think this is good enough for me. So definitely check out my Instagram if you guys have the chance. I'm gonna put it in the bio. It's Danatello, at Danatello. So it's the at DAN_OTELLO. And I'll definitely try to take some pictures of them and share how I see them, because that's where I really connect my imagination and these toys and reality together, and I just try to make a cohesive picture. So thank you guys for being patient with me. I'll definitely try to shoot more videos as often as I could, but definitely go check out that Transformers Robots in Disguise. Only 1 season of it. I am binge watching the heck out of that. Next up is going to probably be the Transformers Prime. I haven't watched any of those episodes yet, but as soon as I watch those episodes, I'll tell you what I think. But definitely check that out. Thank you guys for watching, and I hope you tune in again. Thank you.